have you not heard about the Mama Bears? If not, panoorin nyo to.
Joining us today on Kababayan Today is Ai Chung. Ai is Japanese-American, born and raised here in Los Angeles. She performed in the Toronto, Broadway, and touring productions of Miss Saigon, and now spends her time as a full-time mom to her 2 children. We also have stage actress Joan Almedia, Broadway veteran. She was my fellow castmate in Criers for Hire. Joan has performed at the Apollo Theater, Carnegie Hall, and Disney Concert Hall. She's also a homeschool mom. Jennifer Paz is an award-winning Filipino-American musical theater and voice actress whose notable Broadway and national tour credits include Miss Saigon and Les Miserables. She can currently be heard on the 2-time Emmy-nominated Cartoon Network animated series Steven Universe as the voice of Lapis Lazuli, alongside Didi Magno Hall. Didi Magno Hall started performing at age 13 on the Disney Channel's New Mickey Mouse Club, recorded 4 albums with the 90s pop group The Party, played Kim in Miss Saigon on Broadway, and toured with the musicals Wicked and most recently If and Then. She is currently voicing Pearl on Cartoon Network's animated series Steven Universe. All 4 of them make up Mama Bears, and they will be presenting at the East West Players their Mama Bears concert. They're here on Kababayan Today to give us all the details, together with Giovanni Ortega, the director for the show.
We present to you the Mama Bears for the first time on Kababayan Today. Of course, I know who the Mama Bears are. Hello. Finally, we get you guys here together. You have been here individually. Welcome. This is your premiere.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm honored.
Yay. Okay, so we finally get you guys together, the Mama Bears, and finally people can see you in concert. We're talking about that here on Kababayan Today. How exciting, guys.
Yes.
Huh?
It was just a thought, remember? Can you imagine if we... Here we are.
Okay, so all of you have one thing in common. This show called Miss Saigon.
Yes.
Right? All of you at one point in your life were part of this production. So how did you all eventually meet in Los Angeles and figure out that, oh yeah, we have that in common?
Well, we all already knew each other previously, but I think for me, what brought us together, and actually when we spent the most time together, was our kids. Our kids were just sort of always the reason to say, let's get together, because my kids want to play with your kids. And it just was sort of, you know, the kids, you got to get them out as much as possible. And if you have other people, that's the best way to do it. And Saigon was just sort of our foundation, really. And then this is sort of what's continued.
Okay, Joan, I know that, you know, you have CJ. CJ has friends because of the Mama Bears, right? But when did it click where it was like, hey, we should perform together since we're always together?
Well, it was one hot sunny afternoon at Pan Pacific Park, right? And so you took out instruments, and everybody took out their instrument. And these 2, Jennifer and Didi, had instruments, remember? Or you had your ukulele.
I took out my uke. I was like,
and all of a sudden, all these instruments came out, and we just started singing.
Well, they weren't instruments, they were more like kids' toys.
Kids' toys, instruments. I'm sorry. Little kids. Like a shaker, yes.
and we were
Kids
just
thought we were
like,
crazy.
So just jamming in the park.
we were jamming in the park. And at one point, like, some people were like gathering around us, and we're like,
Like, you
oh
guys
no,
are good.
we should have put a hat. I know. We were just hanging out. So.
Well, you guys are all very talented, so why not, right? And the world is much better for it, because then we get to see all these amazing talent perform on that stage. So, I mean, really, it might have just been coincidence, but people have been looking forward to this.
I think we have been also looking forward to sort of an outlet to perform, to sing, to get together and eat and talk about our kids and our families. So this is it's a really neat way for all of us as friends to get together, and then also share our musical talents, if you will, with our family and our friends. And what better way to do this concert with East West Players? So.
I mean, this is really the brainchild of Dee Dee here. She's being
Yeah.
modest. She's the one that wrote the parody lyrics
Yeah,
for
she did.
Oh.
Royals. One night you. Go ahead, I'll let you tell
Well,
the story.
I just love that song, by Lord, and it kept playing over and over in my head. And one night, one very late evening into the early morning, I just started rewriting the words to sort of fit our lives and how our kids are affecting our lives today, and in a not in a negative way, but in a very positive way and in a fun way, because we all love being moms and we all love our children. And like I said, it just is a nice little marriage between the two, music and our family and our kids.
Okay, well, we keep talking about it, but guess what? You're gonna see it if you've never seen it. When we return on Kababayan Today, makikita nyo ang parody ng Mama Bears. We'll be right back.
Whoa, you are.
Perform for this year's 25th anniversary of FPAC, the largest festival dedicated to Filipino arts and culture in Southern California. Philam Arts invites all of you to submit your video application for an opportunity to perform at the Festival of Philippine Arts and Culture on October 8, 2016 at Echo Park Lake. The festival is attended by over tens of thousands of people every year from all over California. This year, we're proud to utilize mydivio.com as the official platform on which to submit your videos. Make sure to tag the video with hashtag FPAC25 and hashtag FPAC2016.